start off the build, I marked and cut down my 1/2 inch maple to rough length, and I also did this for the 3/4 inch oak pieces. This will make up my mallet head. To get the exact dimensions, check out my free plans, which are linked in the description box down below. I then took all the pieces of oak and marked out where I would drill the holes to add the weights. I did this using a Forstner bit on my drill press. I then cut the oak to the right size and angle on the miter saw as well as the maple. After this, I took the maple and glued the oak to it using some pin nails to help hold it in place. And for the weights, I used some copper BBs. And once I had it all filled up, I applied some glue and glued on the other maple piece and clamped it in place to let it dry. While that dried, I took some 3/4 inch maple and cut that to length to use for the handle. And I cut out the tenon as well as the slot for the wedges on the jigsaw. And took the mallet head and cut all the sides flush on the miter saw. And then I cut the wedges from some pieces of 3/4 inch oak at an angle. And I took the tenon to the belt sander and sanded it so it would get a nice fit inside the mallet head. After this, I took everything to the router and rounded over all the edges. I also gave everything a quick sand to get rid of any burn marks. After this, I took it to the bench where I glued the tenon into place for the handle and hammered in the wedges to get a tight fit. After letting that dry, I used my flush trim saw to cut the wedges flush with the mallet head and gave everything a final sand with the random orbit sander as well as some hand sanding. I then applied my logo using an ink transfer technique. And applied a few coats of shellac to everything. Once the shellac dried, I polished it using some fine steel wool and some paste wax. And then I cut some small pieces of leather to use as padding on the end of the mallet, and I glued those into place. Once they were dry, I used a razor blade as well as some scissors in order to cut it flush with the sides of the mallet. This is the finished product. If you'd like to win one of these mallets, please check out the giveaway details in the description box down below. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to be notified of my future uploads, and check out some of my other videos that I've uploaded in the past. Thank you.